The BBC has been criticised for dumbing down Question Time after Take Me Out host Paddy McGuinness was invited onto the flagship debate show. McGuinness, who has also presented Question of Sport, caused a stir when he claimed he admired the timing of Sir Keir Starmer's latest U-turn and stuck the boot into the Tories. But the decision to feature him was branded bizarre by viewers on X, with one accusing the BBC of reaching a new low of dumbing down. Simon Trimnell wrote, "Paddy McGuinness really? BBC are scraping the barrel for panellists. Time for the plug to be pulled on Question Time." Another viewer said, "Why is Paddy McGuinness on Question Time? Is it another show that the BBC wants to get cancelled?" Others were more equivocal, with one questioning the wisdom of booking McGuinness before saying he was pleasantly surprised by his contribution. "Never thought I'd say this, but Paddy McGuinness has come across very well on Question Time," they wrote. "I mean, it's a bizarre booking, don't get me wrong, but he's certainly not embarrassed himself and he's expressed far more sensible views than many other celebrity bookings in the past." McGuinness was joined by a panel including James Daly, the new deputy chair of the Conservatives, and Wes Streeting, Labour's spokesman for health and social care. The TV host weighed in after Fiona Bruce questioned the panel about Sir Keir Starmer's decision to ditch a flagship pledge to spend $28 billion a year on green projects, which critics perceived as another embarrassing climb down. She asked, "With Labour dropping their flagship election promise, can we believe anything they pledge?" McGuinness answered, "I see myself as a floating voter, and I think in this day and age, certainly the past 5 years or so, politics seems to have been led by personality. And if you look at Boris Johnson and how he did it to get into power, and that's a prime example, then my worry with Keir Starmer is what he's said today. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but I almost kind of admire him for doing it now, rather than after getting into power." McGuinness then launched into a passionate critique of the Conservatives, claiming they had decimated the country over the past 14 years. This, he said, made Labour a shoo-in to win the next election. He added, "I'll be flabbergasted if they don't get in." And I think him saying that, for me personally, well, I'd hate for him to say that after he got in power. And then you feel even more let down. But with regards to the climate crisis, most people, most taxpayers, kind of do their bit. You've got every colour bin outside your house, you put solar panels on your roof, and you do all the things you can try and do to help. But at the end of the day, it's up to these lot, the government and big business. It's not on us. It's these lot who need to get their act together." Some viewers were quick to take to social media to praise the comedian's comments. One wrote, "BBC Question Time thanked the Lord for Paddy McGuinness, the voice that speaks for the common person. No bull, no fancy words. Give him the floor, please. Paddy McGuinness, the most honest panelist for a long, long time. Well done," another said. A third added, "Pleasantly surprised by the omnipresent Paddy McGuinness tonight. Wasted on Question of Sport. Should have been on Question Time all along." However, not all viewers were impressed with the Take Me Out star's appearance on the show. Writing on X, one viewer said, "And what exactly is Paddy McGuinness bringing to the table? I always thought that idiot northerner shtick was an act, but clearly not." A second added, "Oh dear, what the hell? Paddy McGuinness on Question Time. This has got to be a wind-up. Careful, Fiona, he'll cancel your show like all the others he's been on. I switched over." A third quipped, "WTF is Paddy McGuinness doing on Question Time? No likey, no lighty is just about his capabilities." Elsewhere on the show, McGuinness quizzed the new deputy chairman of the Conservative Party, James Daly, and questioned the notorious failed promise of $350 million for the NHS after Brexit. He quipped, "Lucky for me, most people know I'm not here for my great political brain. But that didn't stop Boris Johnson, so that's all right." Leading on a more serious note, however, he continued, "For me, James, you saying to Wes that Sir Keir Starmer is doing anything to get a vote is a bit rich coming from a Tory. Let me tell you, we're still waiting on the $350 million a week Boris Johnson promised us for the NHS." It's not the first controversial booking for Question Time. In 2021, it was the turn of former Love Island star turned influencer Amy Hart, prompting one person to post that her appearance sums up everything that is wrong with this country. A second added, "And what actual qualifications does Amy Hart have? Influencer and Love Island. FFS." Please like and subscribe for more journeys through the blinker hole. For entertainment purposes only. Keep up to date with the latest UK news and TV entertainment and hit the join button. If you enjoy what we do and would like to support us, send us a super thanks. Official Blinker Hole merchandise is available in store.